Welcome to Judge Dredd. This game came out in about 1998, developed by Gremlin Interactive, published by Activision of all people. And yeah, I think Dredd in recent years has had a resurgence of popularity thanks to that amazing movie. But I think the late 90s was not particularly great times for Judge Dredd. That Stallone movie not being great didn't help. But we're looking at the PlayStation game here. This is a weird one because you can get this on the PlayStation Store for the PS3. Very cheap. There's no music on the menu, which is why I keep moving the thing. FMV off? Why would you ever want to turn the... We're gonna have to turn those settings off and try it. Let's jump in. So I played a little bit of this a little while ago. And I'm trying to remember how much of it I played. It's basically a light gun shooter. And if I remember rightly, it's FMV backed. So we'll see how good quality that is. Ooh.
How many hostages do I have to kill before you satisfy my demands? I want Dredd. Dear Dredd. If I see any other judges, you won't believe what happens next.
We need more time.
Come on. If I dropped a candy wrapper, he'd be here by now. He thinks he's so good. Come on in. Take me down, slime.
He's already put 17 judges.
That 90s Dredd grimace.
Dredd. Say hello to Mr. Mayor. He's next. You got 5 minutes. Remember, I got enough firepower to take out 50 blocks.
We're working on his identity, sir. Nothing yet.
Dredd?
Face is familiar. Can't give it a name.
Oh, this acting.
On your way there.
Is that a first aid glove? Oh!
Dredd, you'll have to rearm as you progress.
One of the
CG backgrounds.
Android activity.
And be careful. A number of justice personnel or citizens could still be in the building.
Bloody hell, it's like music video quality. So I wonder if FMV on or off just turns these videos on. Why would you ever want to turn these off? Because you can skip them anyway.
High explosive.
Ooh. Also, look at these camera angles. This looks so mid to late 90s. Pow. This is a lot of cutscene for what is going to be a light gun shooter. Level 1-1. Oh yeah, it's got levels. I'd forgotten about this. A lot of danger boxes. Here we go. So, I've turned the sensitivity up. Now it's already turning out to be not a great start. Yes, so first things first. The frame rate of the FMV, I think, is... Ooh. That's not supposed to happen. I'd like to point out, this is being sold in the PlayStation Store. This is what this game is supposed to look like. That's just an emulation quirk of the PS3. Or my PS3 is dying, because it does appear to be suffering quite a bit. But yes, sorry, as I was saying, the frame rate of the video is jittery enough that it's really off-putting. That's an innocent. That it's really off-putting. And I don't love the combination of kind of rendered graphics on top of FMV. Especially with this amount of macro blocking, you just don't get away with it. It looks visually inconsistent. And I find it hard to believe that they couldn't have just rendered this. Like, it would have looked worse, because you can't have all these fancy lighting effects on a PlayStation, but I don't see the benefit of having it in video form. Oh wow, that was a long level. It's a lot of perps. I was gonna say perps missed. A few. Innocents killed. Ooh, rockets. It's a strange game because this didn't come out in arcades either. Most of these light guns, I suppose, in this sort of era, they were starting to do light gun shooters for consoles only. This was the era when the Enforcer and there was a bunch of kind of famous PlayStation light guns were around. I don't even know if this supported a light gun. You figure if you're going to build a light gun game, it should. It damn well should. This is going badly. This is not easy as well. Yeah, just look at the way that every time the camera pans, you can see the judder. That's an innocent. Kind of generic 90s techno going on. I'm not sure I like the fact that the secrets are literally highlighted with 2 red arrows. That could be more subtle. Oh, on the heart. Yes, this looks weird. Especially in an era where Virtua Cop had been out on the Sega Saturn for years at this point. The Sega Saturn is a much less powerful console than the PlayStation, especially for 3D graphics. In some ways, I feel like I'm spending more time in menus than I actually am shooting.
Area secured.
Oh, some more FMV. This is what we're playing it for. Oh. I'm hoping for like 2 minutes of shooting, 20 minutes of just filmed footage of guy playing Dredd. You know, the bit in Dredd where there's a giant purple spiral. And the part where they all turn into sparklies. See, it's interesting the way that they integrate the FMV with the real graphics. You can see the parts that are part of the video. I'm not saying it's unimpressive, because I think combining FMV and actually rendered graphics is quite a difficult task. There's obvious points of this where it doesn't work in the slightest. But at the same time, it's impressive they managed to do this on a console this unpowerful. I also don't love the fact that all of Dredd's dialogue seems to be whispered. Reload! Reload! Shoot outside the screen! Reload! I feel like his dialogue could be louder. Considering he's the reason you're playing this. Double ammo! What are those bosses in this game? You see, when people complain that the PS4 can't play PS1 games, it's games like this that I feel like they're really calling out for. I bought this on my account. I could play this on the PS4 if they just did PS4 classics, but no dice. End of level. Skip all that. I want to get to the end of a level.
Got a fix on our perp. Royston Bean, ex-tech judge. Escaped from Titan 1 criminal insane unit.
protect Judge Roy Bean?
You sent him down, Dredd. He must have a vendetta on the boil.
The man is a genius. What happened?
Bean was scouring the network for lewd and unsavory entertainment material. An odious crime and obvious breach of department regulations, clearly demonstrating a gross misuse of the justice computer system.
Life imprisonment?
During the arrest, he killed a judge.
You get a judge. Not quite the Sylvester Stallone or the Carl Urban? Keith Urban? Carl Urban?
Give it up.
I also like how the little loading screens look nothing like the levels. Oh, maybe it does. Maybe it looks brighter than I thought it did in my head. What is that? Am I fighting robots? How do I use my missiles? Whoa. You press triangle apparently, and the frame rate goes bad. So where's the medikit? Is the medikit just the same as the heart? Just different degrees of healing? Oh, arrows, arrows! Want the missiles? What am I shooting? The visual feedback's not great on this. I'm assuming I'm supposed to be shooting this guy. Yeah, he's starting to smoke. Again, because if it's video footage, it can't react to you. They have to overlay graphics to make it react. So the helicopter's going to stay up as long as it can.
Justice is served.
Was that the end of World 1? Was that what they're going to count a boss? Level 2-1. Oh. More shooting of things. He's off screen. Whoa. Getting a little bit close. Let's keep going. Let's see if there's anything else left in this, because I'm feeling like this is a massive missed opportunity. Not enough FMV for my tastes. Oh, that wasn't innocent. Probably because he didn't have a gun. That'd give it away. Yes!
Charlie Spink. Going somewhere.
My leg!
That's a minor wound.
Hey, no offense, Dredd, but anything happens to me is major, okay? Is this the part where I fall down the stairs?
Don't push it, Spink. Any action back there?
Why should I tell you?
Withholding information. 5 years.
Go to hell!
Abusive language. 18 months.
What? Get serious!
Wasting a judge's time. Clock that up to 7 years, creep.
All right, I'll tell you. Droids, sentry guns, hover tanks, and combat droids. Yeah, combat droids. That's right.
How many?
I don't know.
Inaccurate information. 5.
I can't remember. I swear.
I can't remember. This audio quality is awful.
Please, Dredd.
Must be your lucky day, lawbreaker.
Hey, you're not just gonna leave me here. Hey, Dredd, I know my rights.
His outfit is not great either. his Bumblebee t-shirt with some military pockets on top. This is a real interesting mess of a game. I don't really know what to make of it. I remember it getting low reviews at the time, and if you want to take it on gameplay alone, the gameplay is pretty non-existent, really. It's a low quality license. License is fine. Low quality light gun shooter. 1998, Time Crisis was already out on this platform. I'm trying to think about this. Like, Die Hard Trilogy had been out for 2 years, and the Die Hard 2 section is way better than this. So, not a whole lot to see in this. But then again, you don't get many Judge Dredd games, especially this late on. I think, there are Mega Drive games. There was a PC game a little bit later on, but slim pickings if you very specifically want Judge Dredd games. I love the font of that Reload as well. It doesn't fit all of the UI is this kind of low monospace type font, and then you just got this really fancy like word art Reload logo. Not sure about that. Anyway, I think that's Judge Dredd. I think we're going to call it, because I don't know how much more of this I need to see. I got further than I did last time, but then I'm playing on easy, so yep, that's a nice column. Oh, what was that 30-second pause for? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. That's Judge Dredd. We'll take a look at some more Judge Dredd stuff. But in the meantime, don't buy this. Don't pay money for this. I know it's on the PlayStation Store and it's cheap. And if you're like me, you get quite obsessive about buying PlayStation 1 games on the PS3. Or there was a time when I did, because I thought they'd be forward compatible. I thought I'd be able to play Crash Bandicoot 3 forever, or Metal Gear Solid forever. But yes, I don't need to play this game ever again. And unfortunately, it's on my PlayStation account for all time.